guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, please subscribe, turn on post notifications so that way you get notified every time we post a new video. So I'm going to talk about my tattoos and piercings and the pain rating scale of them, also the meanings behind my tattoos. First I want to talk about my piercings, just to get those out of the way. It's a little bit easier. So first, I got my lobes done when I was very young. I don't actually even remember how old I was when I got them. So those were first. Don't remember the pain at all, but I'm guessing very low since it was so little. Didn't really affect me much. Then next I got 2 cartilage piercings at the same time. I did initially just get the top one, and then the girl that was piercing me said I could do a buy one get one free, so she asked if I wanted another one and she put a dot below my first piercing and I said yeah, it looks good, so she did another piercing. So now I have 2 cartilage piercings, and these are honestly one of my favorite piercings. I'm glad I got 2. I think it looks a little different. The pain for that, not at all. All my piercings really didn't hurt. It was just like a little sting and that was over. I got my rook after that. This piercing right here. And that one was a little more painful because there was a lot of cartilage to go through. The most painful part of it was, though, when he was trying to get the jewelry in and twist the ball on. It was kind of difficult, which I completely understand, but that was the most painful part of that piercing. After that, on my 18th birthday, I went and got my belly button pierced. Doesn't look the same. I'm not going to show it because after my pregnancy, it doesn't look the same, but I mean, it is what it is. So, after my belly button piercing, my next and most recent piercing I actually got just a couple days ago is my nose, which is still healing, and my nose has actually gone down with the swelling, so it kind of sticks out a little bit more, but I can't push it in anymore either. It just kind of like sticks out like that. And my nose piercing was actually the worst. The piercing part wasn't bad. It was the girl that did my piercing trying to get the jewelry in. She spent like 8 minutes just trying to get the jewelry in and actually ended up having to pierce me twice. Very bad experience. So that was just a rough piercing experience, definitely the most painful. Not because of the piercing itself, just her trying to get the jewelry in. My advice to you is, if you ever go to get a tattoo or piercing, make sure you know your piercer. Make sure they have a good reputation. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So next is my tattoos, and I'm just going to put a picture up on the screen of my tattoos when I first got them. So my very first tattoo was actually on my ribs, and when I went to go get it done, the guy actually asked me if I was sure this is where I wanted this tattoo, because the ribs is supposed to be one of the more painful places to get a tattoo. And I said, yep, I'm sure I want to do it. So I got She Flies With Her Own Wings with an airplane on my ribs. That's always been one of my favorite quotes. That's one of the quotes that keeps me going through, is I don't need people to accomplish the things that I need to or want to. So I keep that quote with me, and there's an airplane by it because I aspired to be an aircraft mechanic at the time. So I have a love for airplanes, always have, probably always will. So that's why I have the airplane with it. That tattoo, honestly, for being on my ribs, didn't really hurt me too bad. Like, for being my first tattoo and feeling it for the first time, like, it was just different. Again, high pain tolerance, so all of my tattoos really didn't hurt. After that, my granddad passed away, and he was a Marine, and when he wrote letters to my grandma, he always signed them with Semper Fi. If you don't know what Semper Fi means, it means always faithful, and it's one of the quotes the Marines use all the time. So when my granddad passed away, about 4 or 5 days after, I went and I got Semper Fi right underneath of my first tattoo on my ribs. One of my favorite tattoos. It means so much to me. I always carry him with me. After that tattoo, I got, I'll actually show you this one since it's right here. I got this one on my wrist. It probably looks upside down to you guys, but I'll put the picture up on the screen. I got this right after AIT, right after I graduated AIT. If you don't know what AIT is, it's what you go to, it's the school you go to after basic for the job you're gonna have. But after AIT, I got this tattoo. My mom and dad actually came to Fort Benning for my graduation, and my mom and I really wanted to get a tattoo. So we went to the tattoo shop, and I had been looking at tattoos while I was in AIT. I just really wanted one. I got the rose. I just wanted some, like a flower, like a rose with, they call it the inverted lettering. I got the rose, which actually I didn't know at the time, but turns out it's actually my birth flower, so I thought that was really cool. And then I got the K in the middle of the rose, which is my mom and I's middle name, spelled K-A-Y. And I just got the K in her handwriting in the middle of the rose. I always wanted to get a tattoo with my mom or for my mom. I'm an only child, so she's been my absolute best friend growing up, and she means the world to me, so I got that in her handwriting and something that we share together. After that, I went home for my birthday and I got a daisy tattooed on my hip. It's actually a matching tattoo with one of my friends back home who wanted the same tattoo. She got it on her wrist and I got it on my hip. Honestly, not a huge meaning behind that tattoo. I just really wanted a tattoo there, and I like flowers, so it ended up being a flower. So I'm actually gonna add on to this tattoo right here and put my husband Toby's birth flower here, and then add our son Weston's birth flower going up, kind of connected to my husband's birth flower, and put his name and date of birth with it. And then any other kids we have, I'll add on their birth flowers and kind of make this a half sleeve and fill in the in-betweens with, I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I'll fill it in with something. Eventually, once I get the money, I really wanted to get a huge hip tattoo that goes like up onto my side and down onto my thigh, like that kind of big tattoo. But that's a little bit later down the road because don't have that kind of money for a tattoo like that right now. That's everything for my piercings and my tattoos. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, let me know if you like this video. I also do vlogs and my husband does cooking videos, and sometimes we do challenges in between there, different videos like this one. If you'd like to see those, head over to my channel and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.